Hey everybody! Welcome to CDeltaT Plays Gone Home. We just finished playing Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons yesterday. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's not a bad game. But we went from an emotional journey into probably another emotional journey. I don't know too much about Gone Home other than the fact that it's a walking simulator. You just explore. Very short game. It is both critically acclaimed because of it, but also critically panned. People are saying it's not an actual game and just more of an experience. Because it's critically acclaimed, I'm gonna try it out for sure. So let's go ahead, get right into it. I did some testing, so don't worry, I don't know anything. To make sure that it all works fine and everything goes as smoothly as I expect it to go. Which is not very smooth. Oh well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. It's one of those games that came out a long time ago and the people just loved it.
Hi Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
So, the only thing I know about the game is that you've been gone for like a year or two and you're just coming home. There's a bunch of stuff that's going on that had happened while you were gone. So it looks like we are that woman. This is June 7th, 1995. June 7th, 1995. I was 2 years old at that time. 3 in October. But we'll see how this goes. But as you can see here, it's rainy outside. Those trees look terrible. What is wrong with those trees? Okay. We got some floorboards. Nice little seat we can probably sit down in. Can we sit down on this? No, we cannot. Alright. Oh, we were in Europe, it looks like. That's the English crest, I believe. That's not. That's Belgium? Germany? It's Germany. It's Germany. It's Germany. Oh god, I'm an ignorant American. No! I'll say a Mexican American, but you know, still ignorant nonetheless. Looks like they flew United Airlines. Don't want to fly them anymore. Those guys anymore. Oh, we're in Portland, Oregon. That explains the rain. You know, I would like to visit Portland one day. Look, we got a little lamp over here with a... They have the standard issue American receptacles? Is that what they called? Can we, how do you duck? No. How do you duck? How do you duck? How do you... I know there's a duck button. Duck. Press left trigger or D-pad up to examine a held object. Move thumbstick to rotate. Oh, hey! $5.99, not a bad deal. Not a bad duck. Put the how do you put the oh. How did I duck? B. Okay, B's ducking. Can we grab any of these lights and put them up? Ooh, there's a key. Oh, it looks like the door was probably... Oh, I left bumper to check the contents of my backpack. Things are going too fast. So my name is Greenbrier Caitlin. Excuse me, I am CDeltaT of the US of A. I was born to the 12th of December of 1973. I am a female. Hold on. Don't passports usually have your weight on there? I'm not sure. Portland, Amsterdam. Ooh, baby, Amsterdam. Take me down to Amsterdam City, where the grass is green and the druggies are all over. Can we drink this? D-pad up, right. Is it plastic or not? It's probably not plastic. We're gonna put that down. What's the A button? Okay. Alright, we got a note on the door here. We should probably show this first. Oh, that's too close. Hold on. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be afraid. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. I don't want my mom and dad to know. Katie. So I'm guessing that's my either brother or sister. Nice little plant we got here. And I feel... Hold on. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. Okay, the music scared me. It looks like we either moving or people are moving. Can we do anything with this here? Can we unplug this? We cannot. Tissue boxes are empty. Someone was crying. Oh, there's a note here. Directions to work from new house. Left on Grabtree, right on Bullhorn, exit onto 1 hour to get from work to new home. Okay. That's a long way to go. So something that came in, you know, that I talked with my girlfriend when we went out to get to go to the zoo is how crazy it is to now have the ability to have like GPS and smartphones on, or that have GPS and such. Because back then you'd had to do that. It's just like, I guess we kind of take it for granted. I remember the times when we had to map quest it. Trust me. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Excuse me. I would like to take a pee. Did someone forget to flush? It happens sometimes. Blank page. How Stephen King. Alright, that doesn't matter. We got, what do we got here? We got some band-aids. Just toss that over there. What is this? Some powder? What is it? Some powder cleaner. So cleaner for the carpet. Some toilet paper. What is this? Soap? Soap. Another box. Some towels. Some more towels. Alright, that's nothing that interesting. Oh, these things. Oh, I had one of these in my other house when I was younger. Alright, we're just gonna walk away from here. Hold on. I got an idea. Will this work? Deal with that, clog suckers. Alright. What else we got here? Sam, Katie, Mom, and Dad. Jen and Terry. So that's Sam and Katie, I'm guessing? So that's me. That's Sam. Alright. Ooh, voicemail messages. Oh my god! This is bringing me back to the 90s, baby. Oh, yeah. Alright, still got the answering machine.
Sam.
Hold on. Are there any subtitles?
Sam.
Subtitles? Ah, there you go.
Sam, where are you?
That was loud.
Please be there.
Alright, so someone's calling Sam and they need to talk to her?
So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June
That's
6th,
me.
But it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it goes in at midnight.
That's the call
But
I
don't worry, I'll
made.
get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to pick me up.
That was the intro.
Like, really seriously, you don't have to.
There's 3 messages apparently.
Okay, so love you.
Oh,
See you
that's
soon.
so much
Bye.
nicer. Oh, I should have done that earlier. But this says 3 on there. There was only 2, right? Hold on. Oh, that's so much easier. Sam.
Sam. Hello.
Boone County.
Sam.
Okay, I gotta get rid of that.
Sam, where are you?
So Sam ran away, I'm guessing?
Really? I need to talk to you.
Sam. Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom. Daniel's a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him in the first place
So I got my ticket
is he
home
had a
from Europe.
Nintendo when
I
we
get
were
back on
little.
June 6th.
Nintendo! Oh, the 90s! Oh, that's a loud thunderstorm, but oh my god, the nostalgia. The 90s are coming into my brain. Oh, I love the Nintendo, man.
Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Katie's departure. Alright, so I'm a little bit freaked out already. Because Daniel's a creep. He wanted to see the new home. Did she get kidnapped? That's kind of spooky. I'm gonna go look around the house a little bit more. I still have to finish exploring this area. Also, is this a lamp? Yeah, that'll make me less spooky. That'll scare me a little bit less. Yeah, I read that. I opened all 3 of the drawers, I think? I did. I know I was told to not snoop, but I'm gonna snoop anyways. Oh, what's this? Forestry Service, Janice Greenbrier. So she was a forest preserve worker. Or from the Goodfellow High School. Go Owls. What's this? A novel traveling game for 2 to 6 players. Can I open this? I'd like to play this game. If they would let me. Close the door just so I can see a better look inside of what's in here. Oh look, that's the lady from Firewatch. JK, I actually have not played Firewatch or don't know anything about it really. I watched like the first 10 minutes. And I might actually play it. It's a sugar skull. Let me turn on the light so I can see stuff. Another letter. Alright. Dear Jan, or Fam. Fam was not in style in the 90s, so I'm pretty sure it's Jan. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like guilt. Quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? When we were miserable, fantasizing about our own dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Haha. Somebody up there likes you. The religion. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers. I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, unite right back soon. I miss you, Rumi. Dude, have you guys ever had what are they, pen pals? I had pen pal. I think that guy was like from, I don't remember where, but I had like an 8th grade pen pal and I had an international pen pal. I said PayPal, I think. But I do have a PayPal account. So let's see. I just want to read it. Track and field. Nice. Sugar Skull. Made in Mexico, so we went to a trip in Mexico. The Tombs of Youth by Toms. Alright. Track and field, first place. Wait, what is this? First place as well? Yeah, they're both first place. I'm a great runner. Events. But yeah, this game is giving me like a totals 90 fix. Like I am... Okay. Like this is just reminding me of the 90s so much. Like, this is a huge house. This is actually a huge house. What is it called? What was it? Global warming is a myth. If global warming was real, then why is it raining and cold outside, huh? Let's turn on this light so we're not spooked out. Looks like we got a postcard that I sent. Oh, jeez. Alright. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things. Paris, okay. Including eating le petit déjeuner and wearing a beret. That is so French. Oh my god. I'm going to have lots to film develop when I get back. Oh my god. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you are my favorite sister. Love you all. Weird. 1 Arbor Hill, Boone County. That is weird. It's 1. Grab photo. The Zoto. Is that the girl? Obituary. Oscar Doc Mason. Oscar Mason of Boone County died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on that date in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He read in pharmacy, returned to Boone County, decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. His service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. His survivors include his nephew Terrence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit. So that's like the grandfather, I think, right? Playing cards, close the drawer. Whoa, the physics are ruining the game. Oh, the game is chugging. That was weird. That door, that was hard for some reason. Another note here to read. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are excited about your first day, first classes, sturdy folders, positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for see you soon again.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class, and I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
What do they mean by Psycho House girl? I thought that was Cards Against Humanity because the black and white. I am so bad. Oh, I thought that was Cards Against Humanity. What is that? It's a bottle of scotch. Distilled in Ireland, Irish whiskey, whiskey. Blended with scotch and select malts. I was not wrong. Corn neutral spirits. Alright, whatever. Let's keep looking around. But one thing that I was noticed that there's just so much to read. I feel like I can't talk. Oh, that's nothing to read. Haha. These usually have numbers on them, but this is just blank. Examine paper. Pioneer CLD D703 combination laserdisc compact disc. That's expensive. Holy crap. Laserdisc. Compact disc. Laserdiscs were those really big things that use lasers. Compact disc is the thing that won. It's so crazy when you see this technology so expensive. Oh, and I love technology, so don't get me wrong, but it's just so crazy. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. If you happen to be in the market for a combination of LD-CD player, you'll be glad to know the Pioneer. Pioneer! Dude, I think they have the only current 4K Blu-ray player for PCs. Alright, this is empty. Alright, this is empty. I should just leave the doors open so I make sure that so I know that I opened it already. Ah! John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars twinkling. Oh, he's a writer. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. John Russell crossed the gap in time. Only messages in the past. I really don't care too much. Ooh, what's this? Benjamin Allman, The Killing of JFK. The theory. You've seen the movie Discover the Truth. An important new look at the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. Hopefully this is just not turned into me reading the game. Alright. Hold on. Was it on here that was like, here? 116 CUCL, no. What if JFK wasn't JFK? Early space flight utopia. Chinese, Japanese. This dude is crazy. Poison, kidnapped, injured, state of emergency, Dallas, you can do better. Wait. Did he write that, or? Did I check these things over here? Oh, there's a form. Electrical inspection form. The electrical system meet local codes, wiring houses technically up to safety, and... No. I wonder if any of this stuff is actually important, and I'm just like reading it for no real reason. Alright, it's a little bit spooky, not gonna deny it. It's just like, the ambiance is spooky. It's like I have a feeling that there's gonna be like a ghost, or something's gonna pop out and scare me any second, even though it's not a horror game. More empty tissue boxes. Is that a baby book? Oh, no it's not, it's a coaster. Turn on the lamp. Let's look into here. What is this? Grab Dad's book? Grab Dad's second book. The Accidental Pariah. A message from our future saved the present's life once, but within the next 24 hours there'll be another attempt. So he's a fictional writer about JFK's assassination. Gosh, Dad. Wow! Oh, jeez. So wait, is that his first book? I have to go back. I'm sorry, I have to go back. Because I read it as grab book, I didn't see if it was grab first book. No. Did I look at the author? No, this is someone else. Oh, I didn't see this earlier. Let me open this side too then. Nothing in here. Did I look at all these? I don't think so, right? I don't know the combination. You'd think it would be somewhere in this area. No. But the thing I've been wanting... Secret. Read letter. Arbor Hill Terrence Greenbrier. So the thing I wanted to say is that I know nowadays in the US at least that what's it called? Cursive writing is no longer mandatory. And I wonder if people can understand what these things are saying. Like, I can't even read this. I write on what I hope and imagine is a joyous occasion. A little we last met. Your marriage gives me much reassurance in this regard. You are always welcome to Arbor Hill. I will blank blank blank. Yours truly, Oscar Massar. I don't know who Oscar Massar is. But if he's wrecking my family... Ugh! It didn't break. Oh well. I'll try and break it for dramatic effect. Let's see what's over here then. This looks grabbable. A stranger under my roof. For parents and teens. Please, I know. I was a teenager. I know how to take care of them. 0451. Found it. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews that you've been submitting in the last few months. Frankly, they've become more trouble than they're worth. For an editing standpoint, there's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it. Not mine to cut back to it. Even when it becomes harder, so he's a reviewer. And he wants to be more... The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations of your childhood. So he's a writer, but he wrote books. So freelance writer looks like 0451. 0451. Remember that, chat. Sorry I called you chat. I'm just used to hearing people say chat a lot. 0451. Open it. That scared me. Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy of your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Sure. Oscar possessing... Oh, that's the guy that wrote the letter. Oscar Mason. Was there anything else that mattered? No. Possessing full comments of mind and memory, and after full survey, valued items, the following shall be true. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried. I declare that I have no outstanding debts. I do here bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding areas located at this place, to my nephew. Okay. Okay. In the event that said Terrence Grandbuyer should predecease me, then I, in such event, the same bequeath, I ascribe my name to the sign. So that's just it typed out. Property and accounts. So it looks like we inherited this house, from what I can tell. This fan is loud. Thank you. So it looks like we inherited the house. Alright, so let's go in order of rooms. That's a matchbook. Was it? Was the matchbook? Got some candles. Oop, didn't mind even do that. That spooked me out. That over there spooked me out for some reason. Alright, let's keep looking over. Got some VHS's, cassette players. Oh, gee, we're gonna put this in there. Yeah. Great song, man. Oh, this rock music is fantastic. And let me turn it off before I get a copyright strike, just in case. There you go. Role model. Hopefully that does not give me... It's Mom's old work mug. Read TV listings. The X-Files. So he wants to be a writer, but he's not a writer.
This is a severe weather warning.
Ooh, pizza. No pizza! God damn it, parents. I just wanted some pizza. A Bratmobile. Alright, nothing else in here? What's this? Another coaster. Okay, that doesn't matter real much. That much. Another note. Let's read another note. Hi, Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer unit. We need a half-page review. Get us a copy. I look forward to enjoy it. Shipping label. From New York. Soda can. Looks like the LCD player is gone. Let's see. Sam thought this might help. Making friends. Wow. Wow. Dude, that's terrible.
Feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them. And
No.
you have to get to know them. Well,
A
there's this
fort.
girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. And she's always
Photo.
drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the
Street Fighter?
7-Eleven every day
Dude.
after school.
Oh. The nostalgia. Street Fighter 7-Eleven. Ah, I had cousins in California who lived so close, like down the street from a 7-Eleven. And we would go there almost every day when we were in California for a little bit. It was like on a vacation. And we would play Street Fighter on like the Super Nintendo. It was freaking sick. This game is like totally 90s nostalgia boner for me right now. Poltergeist. I don't want to be spooked out, please and thank you. What was I going to say? I find it kind of rude that the parents are trying to make her be more, you know, active in speaking and stuff. I really don't think that's the way you should do it. You know, everyone goes through a certain phase in their lives. Oh, and I think my theory is that she's a lesbian. Because that picture was the punk girl, right? That we saw in the beginning. The Heaven at the Edge of the World, Samantha Greenbrier, Grade 2. Story of the Turtle People, Part 1. Captain Allegra. Pirate ship. So this is who? Samantha, that's the sister. Was the black pirate ship she yelled the first mate? I really don't care too much, I'm sorry. I really don't care too much about the exposition. I don't want to stand here and read every little thing. I like exploring, it's fun, but I don't want to stand here and read everything. Oh, another letter. Terry! Hey man, how you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around. And he's looking for author freelance. Naturally, I thought on you. So basically, he was an author, published author, but now he wanted... A friend told him about this freelance work. Okay. More crumpled paper. Hey, are you the new girl Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the bike behind you. Wave if you get this and right back. Dude! Oh! The 90s nostalgia! I'm not kidding. I'll tell you a story real quick. Hi Tommy, yes, I'm Samantha, and I'm new. What's up? I just thought that since you were new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, and so I thought I'd ask something, if you don't mind. Sure. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? That is offensive. But, back when I was like 5 or 6 years old, in like, first grade? Like, me and this one girl, I guess we had a crush on each other. I was like 5 or 6 years old. So as you can see, I was a player since I was that young. Wrong way. I'm not a player at all. And, went in here, okay. We would pass notes to each other, you know, like, we're like, oh, I like you. And then she asked me, do you like me too? And it was like the same whole concept and anything. Coupon books. It's literally the exact same thing. It's, like, it's so weird to play a game that is, like, not only set in the 90s, but it actually conveys it pretty damn well. Like, everything was like this. Oh, man. Let's look at what we have in here. Some paintings. A cupboard, a closet. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm so scared about these areas, but I am. The Accidental Savior, Terrence L. Greenbrier. So he's a conspiracy theorist writer, it looks like. Another letter. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood that much. Very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha. Okay. He needs to spend less time with the game anyways. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that this is welcome back. She's welcome back to the Overhut visit anytime. Okay.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Oh, man. I was not a Nintendo gamer. The console I had as a child was the Sega Genesis. If you guys don't know what that is, Sonic games, basically. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah, despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior. Despite the low sales, we went ahead with publication of the second book, hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavor. So, basically, the guy got financially unstable and started drinking and trying to find a job anywhere he could. We're not going to play this music because it's, you know, not right to do. But I was a Sega Genesis boy. I had a Sega Genesis, and then eventually I got the Nintendo 64, and oh my god. Oh, I love video games, dude. World History Book. Folder. Oh, what's this? Below are 2 stories. Oh my goodness. Reproductive system. Ugh. Alright, well I hope you guys know a little bit more about I hope you guys learned a little bit about the reproductive system right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. Let me know what you guys think of the game so far. I actually really like it so far. It really... We're gonna read this next time. No, I'm gonna read it now. Hold on. The early minute of Hessa Glatz stares at the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wayland in Poland. As the train rumbles along, the sun rises over the countryside. Boy is engaged to wed. You know, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then there, her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop. Duties. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing up of steam engines, a deep hum grows. It comes from the sky. Dark shadow pass over the station. Whistling sound. Fashion smokes and envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time Borislav. Huddled in half, destroyed church. He's blind. His legs are missing, abandoned with the bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end nothing can save him, since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy. It comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She set off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for its pregnancy. So the way I see it, maybe I guess it's like two... You want the title on your name for top extensions to be here. Maybe she took it a little bit too dramatic and didn't do what the assignment teacher wanted. Which, I mean, luckily I was lucky enough to go to a pretty nice school, pretty good school. So people were very, what's the word? Not motivating. They were very supportive of you doing whatever it is that you wanted to do. But yeah, for real, I'm gonna stop now for now. This feels like a full-blown 90s nostalgia trip for me. Like, I'm, like... It's like, oddly very homey. It's weird. It's reminding me so much of my childhood. And maybe if I remember more things, I'll bring them up as well as I talk to them. So I have that look to forward to in the next episode. Maybe I'll try to talk a bit more. There's a lot of reading, which I'm not a big fan of, but the memories that it instills upon me is fantastic. And I hope that if you are around my age or older, you can probably get those types of nostalgia feels as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Gone Home. And I will see you guys next time. Deuces!